difference in this final. I feel like my prediction might change as the match goes because I don't see no way of Congo winning unless they do get a lucky goal and park the bus straight after.
Good point. As of now, Senegal off on a counter-attack. He gets away from the defender. Will it actually work out? Will they get themselves the goal in the final? And surely it works out! And it's a goal for Senegal, the underdogs themselves. And Congo are down a goal as Senegal reach right back on top.
That's an amazing goal at this stage. And as I said, Senegal are going to score the first goal. And it's happened already. Now Senegal, all they got to do is just defend well and not attack more. And now Congo have a long way to go, being dominated first half and now drawing. And now they are trailing 1-0. And it does seem like a game that is going to be over. Because I don't see Congo coming back and scoring 2 goals unless they have a miracle working. But as it stands, 1-0 to Senegal. It's an end-to-end game now.
Definitely, that is a good analysis there by our analysis and colleague himself. He's making a good point. You know, predictions definitely can change now. As, hold on a sec, Congo trying to get themselves on level terms. Doesn't work out just yet. And that's a good shot on goal, and it's a well saved there by Alexander. By the way, off this topic of the match, Barcelona, the real team, they just scored a good goal. They're playing as of now, and João Felix just scored a bicycle kick. Wow, it was really good.
Oh, well. I might watch that stuff for the match.
Yeah, it was a really good goal. As of now, Senegal trying to get themselves a higher lead, has managed to get away now, and looks like Senegal are trying to keep, as you mentioned, at first anyone who's really willing to try and do their best to do anything to win. Now they may be more likely to be parking the bus, but it's actually the opposite. They are actually trying to get a higher lead and get Congo away from ever being near winning, at least even finding the leveling goal. But as of now, Congo still trying to attack and get themselves the goal they're trying to find. They haven't found it just yet. It's Lopez now intervenes on the play for Senegal to ever commence on a counter-attack. And looks like Legend manages to get it away from Lopez. Lopez gives it up to Gremi, the man himself that we mentioned earlier, who was actually trash talked and questioned for his performance on the final so far. We'll see what he has in play, because this is Gremi's moment. Gremi himself can get him the second goal for Senegal. Will it be Gremi? Gremi to get himself the second goal in this Afcon final. And oh my goodness me. Oh my word,
no.
what has just happened?
I'll be honest, it's going to be a long day for him after the match, because it has been clipped by at least 20 people and it's not going to be easily forgotten. His team are winning, however, so it's not really much of a blow. But if Congo do come back, he's going to look back and be like, I could have made this 2-0 and ended the game. But yeah, of the game has still been the same, similar. Senegal still have the upper hand.
Definitely, I think. Goodness me, it's an amazing save there by McLovin as well. You know, someone mentioned that this goalkeeper should just be the man of the match himself. Congo diss trap is dropping, mentioned by Tom. I'm not sure yet, but this game could turn around. But Gremi, despite having such an amazing opportunity, you know, it's just gone to waste. But we wouldn't say that we're going to blame him either. I think the keeper should be credited as well, because he made an amazing save to keep Congo alive.
Well, it is questionable, because as TX said, he has faith in the goalkeeper, which is good. But a lot of people they're saying Ivan's going to make the difference in this match. But I think personally that this keeper may have had a better performance than Ivan. I think that's a big take. He has a chance to shine, and he's shining right now. Been the best Congo player so far, but you never know what could happen. There is still at least 20 minutes, excluding extra time as well, to be added on by the referee. So it is a bit of a trek for Congo, but I do see them getting a goal if they do really want it. As Senegal's tactics are not changed. They're still attacking, which is a bad thing to do right now, as they are winning 1-0.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good point. Commentator who doesn't want us scoring a goal. I don't know. I just read that on the chat. I'm not sure if that's for
No,
you.
I read it as well, but I just don't understand what he meant by that. I mean,
Is that a
clearly that
question
sentence doesn't
or
make sense.
yeah? I don't know. That's a question, a statement, a claim.
It's
Oh,
a
it's a
question.
question.
So add a question. So they add a question mark at the end, so it can be a question. I mean,
So, oh, is he asking who doesn't want to score a goal? I think that's his question.
I don't know what you meant. I know what you meant, but I think it's self-explanatory what I meant. So
Yeah, made a good point. And Congo's best player so far that we're seeing definitely could be considered as the keeper himself, keeping Congo alive. Because without him, obviously, despite the big miss and loss of Ivan, I think this keeper is doing exactly what Ivan would do. That's exactly what they're expecting, and honestly, I couldn't expect anything more for this keeper. I think he's put off an amazing performance in this final, despite conceding a goal. But again, you cannot blame the keeper, but he has done exactly what he needed to be doing. And yet again, there is 20 minutes left of this match to turn things around. So can't lose hope just yet, because as of now, the underdogs are winning, but Congo were favourites, and they may show as to why they were favourites in the first place within the next 20 minutes of their counterattacks if they ever get any opportunities. So there's a pause of the match because I don't know why.
I think it's a sort of kit or sub. I don't know where it is, but there's a lot of time being wasted. Maybe talk about tactics probably in this time as well. Congo, do you have a chance to talk? With Congo, I just feel like they just need to pass more as in comfortable, because they're just rushing passes too much, and a lot of passes shouldn't be made. Like for Gary, for instance, he made a pass towards the back post, which it wasn't really needed, but we do move on, and we do see Congo trying more than they did in the first half.
Yeah, good point then. Congo, as you mentioned, rushing a lot of passes. They definitely need to take their time on passing. I think I've mentioned it. Hang on a sec. I'll pause that right now because Super, who almost had an opportunity to get Senegal on the second goal and to lead against Congo. Gary himself clears the way, but there's not enough Gremi now on the ball. He wants to redeem himself. And looks like Super, who could have an opportunity instead, McLovin manages to get his hands on the ball. As I mentioned, yes, as you mentioned, the passing is a little too rushed. You make a good point because obviously with rushing passes, you can't always expect. Obviously a lot of people expect, as I mentioned, their time is limited because of all the pressure that the defenders will be having against you. But I'm pretty sure while there's time to make a pass and to make a decision, at least, I think they should be taking advantage of that because yet again, every side has its weaknesses. Congo hasn't found Senegal's weakness just yet. Instead, Senegal has found Congo's weaknesses in terms of if in all positions, in all areas. And this is one of them because now they're lacking and they could concede another goal against Senegal. Well, it works out. That's a good defensive save there by the defender. But isn't enough there. And
I think
Congo
Gary might get first.
Yeah, definitely. Gary manages to get in the way. But as mentioned here, all players have a role, and again, the lack of chemistry in Congo's side is also another problem. Senegal, the opposite of that, they managed to, they are actually showing that chemistry, and which is why it got them the first goal in the very first place in the second half of this match. As of now,
and we do speak about passing options. There was a guy. He was far in the box and the far left. He could have got the ball to pass, but as I said, Congo just take time on the ball and just find options because they're either skilling too much or they're just forcing passes. It's not really good in the final. And Senegal are gone.
You're right. As of now, Gremi wants to get himself that goal for Senegal. Gives a pass instead, and it's a second goal for Senegal against Congo in this Afcon final.
I think it might be over for Congo. It's a great goal. It's a great teamwork goal. Gremi not being selfish, smart as well to redeem himself and get an assist that really puts Congo to misery. And I think Congo might be changing a few tactics. It depends on how much extra time there is. But Congo might reconsider all the comments they made. And Gremi does have his moment here. and possible offside, says the referee. I think it's a bit of a strange occurrence. Main referee request. I don't know what you think about it.
Well, my thoughts are, I don't know where the offside came from. It could be from the very wide pass he made for Grammy. I think it was I don't see who it was, but the pass that was given to Grammy could be considered. Actually, never mind, it's onside. But I think it was that they were checking because the pass that Grammy gave towards who was the one that scored? It was.
I think it was
Lisa.
I think it was probably to Lisa. Yeah.
So, as you mentioned, right? Lisa was an onside goal, and Grammy definitely redeeming himself for that because he did technically give that main pass. He could have easily taken a shot for himself to redeem himself. Instead, thought, well, I won't be selfish in this final. You know, my player has a higher opportunity than I do, a very closer one too. So I'll be giving him the ball, and surely he finished it and put it into the back of the net. And in the end, Congo definitely living a nightmare as of now. This is the final we're talking about as of now. Grammy. Oh, Grammy! Goodness me, Grammy! Oh, my goodness me! Oh, my words! Applause for that! Absolutely brilliant!
I think it's over. It might actually be over. They've left the server. They've actually left the server.
Oh, there's no way.
They've actually left the server at 3-0.
VAR, don't check the offside. Check the fact that
they've all left.
Oh, their subs are wait. I don't know if they're doing subs or that they actually left because goodness me. Ari, you mentioned that the comeback is on. So you actually need to stream it on his group chat.
Yeah, I think it might be they don't have a keeper to be fair, so I don't know how they're gonna play like this.
So, hang on. So, I don't see why. Wait, so what's going on is. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the chats and all to see what was really going on, but it turns out I think they were just making subs, if that's the case. So they don't. Oh, they do have a keeper. Yeah, they do have a keeper. Actually, I think it's. Who's this? Is this another alternative keeper? Is this the one that we were talking about? Ivan? Oh, no, I'm sorry. It's not Ivan. As of now, Senegal 3 and the home side, Congo, the big favorites to win this match in general and to lift the trophy. They themselves, well, they are losing. And as mentioned, they're living the nightmare. This is not the Congo that everyone was expecting to see in this match. Senegal now. 1 minute before stoppage time. Can they get themselves a fourth? Humiliating it.
He's gonna mute again. Congo on the ball. Has he broke his mic? Broke his mic.
Sorry, I got a phone call. Anyways, I apologize for that. If that ever happens, take over. If it ever happens again.
Sure, no.
And I'll let you know ahead of time, just in, making business calls. Perhaps. And so now, Senegal, this match, of course, has 7 minutes of stoppage time, and 2 have gone by, nearly 3. Goalkeeper, that was a risky clearance, but as of now, Congo want to get themselves at least a consolation goal. But we doubt that's ever going to happen, right, as of now. Senegal being the strong side, and looks like one of the substitutions here, Lopez now getting the ball for the Congo.
And Congo just them for even staying because they could have forfeited a long time ago, but they are still in this to show respect and go with dignity because it is a very bad loss to be used to, and especially considering the trash talk and everything that's been going on.
Make a good point. And by the way, the stream on YouTube has been paused. It's been paused for the whole second half. I'm not sure.
Issues, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Whoever's streaming the match, they didn't see any of the 3 goals, I think. Which is sad.
I
Oh,
think
that's a good
Senegal are
pass
just
there.
trolling here. They're just trolling here, Queen. And they're still getting the passes made, which Congo just can't seem to do.
Exactly a good point there. Congo wanting to do exactly what Senegal are doing. Here's a good chance. Can it be 4-0? They're all asking for 4. And it could be 4. And it's a good save instead. Oh, my goodness
Great
me.
save. And both
amazing.
keepers just showing that they're good. Both keepers.
Up.
Full time.
And the 4-time whistle has been blown. The Afcon itself has come to an end. Senegal are now the champions themselves against Congo. The underdogs themselves actually turned this game, and you mentioned it, 3-0, but instead it goes for Senegal and Congo.
Yeah, it's a result that I did expect, just not to the Senegal team. But it does show that no final can go 5-0 and above, and it just shows that you can't just trash talk the final because you never know what could happen.
Good point. TX, you have a lot to tell us because
TX, he's not even in the VC. He left the VC.
Yeah, he's not ready for it.
It has caught up to him, to be fair. There's a lot of things that are going to happen on Ssrl, like diss tracks, a lot of trash talking, a lot of VCs that you may see from this result.
Well, it looks like the match has come to an end. Senegal are now champions of the Afcon final of 2024. And what a campaign this has been for them. They've done their best. They were treated bad. They were trash talked, but they did not let the public bring them down. Because despite that, they themselves are now champions and have shown why they made it this far into the final. Congo on the other side. On the other hand, I mean, despite being big favourites.
I think they're throwing trash bins on the floor. They're all throwing trash. Yeah.
Sorry. And looks like there's no podium, I think. No trophy. Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
Well, it looks like... Oh, they are trash bags.
There's no trophy. Oh. There's actually no trophy. They're not even lying.
Well, in general chat, there's a lot of talk now. So someone mentioned Congo could have won. Useless goal. Well, usually at this end of the match.
Congo fucking shit, bro.
Oh my god.
What the fuck we said we're winning?
Okay, Paris. So actually, well, who is... Okay, we need someone who played the final.
Definitely not Fari because he did bench the...
Actually, yeah, Paris, you did get benched. So, okay. Personal question. Actually, McLovin will get him out on the VC after as well. We're going to definitely ask him some questions. So, McLovin, if you're on... Is he on the VC?
I don't think he's in the VC, no.
Oh, yeah, he is. So, McLovin, you'll definitely be after Paris. So, question for you, Paris. So... first off, we are very sorry about the fact that, you did lose the final. And, you guys did your very best. You guys made it this far. My personal question is, despite the substitution, right, you got subbed off. And what did you think? How did you feel at the very moment that happened?
It's fine, because I got a 250 something thing. I don't... Yeah.
So, second question. We know that, obviously, when we play matches, we want to put our very best and change it. We want to make sure that, our performance puts a great impact on the pitch. Do you think that, if the ping wasn't a big problem, do you think that maybe you would have made an impact that could have changed the game around?
Yeah, I would, bro. It's just that keep getting max ping. That's the thing.
Could be disturbing.